before we get chatting, I would just like, of course, we're so happy to welcome the Lord Mayor and the Lady Mayoress this afternoon to our centre, and we'd like to thank them for taking the time out, and hope you have a nice chat and a cup of tea, which is a great treat in the present time, you know. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Well, do you mind if I take this off when I'm saying a few words? Yeah, because I mean, I'm smothering the thing. I feel like Dick Turpin going around the place with this. Well, I'm short as a little horse, you know. Thanks so much for inviting myself and Stephanie out. And I suppose, look, every year we would usually have a Lady Mayoress's coffee morning in City Hall, and we'd invite so many organisations and so on and we'd use it as a big fundraiser for so many charities across the city. Unfortunately, this year we couldn't have a coffee morning, a Lady Mayoress's coffee morning, but we were determined not to cancel it, so we said, look, if you can't come in, we're going out. So we went out and we visited. This is part of the coffee trail, the Lady Mayoress's coffee trail, and we think it's so important to engage with local communities, which is what we've been doing. And I want to thank Tony Power and all the team inside in City Hall for organising it right across the city. For the past week, we've been calling to lots of different people, and there's a brilliant team inside in City Hall in community culture, placemaking and social inclusion and so on, and organising, facilitating us to come and meet you, which is what our term is all about, which is nearly over. And we're delighted to be out here. And I was particularly delighted to hear that Julie was here, because Julie and myself went to school together. We're still in our 30s, so but we've many happy times, many happy days down in Rushbrook, and but look, it's wonderful, and I'm glad to see somebody was up early baking this morning. I don't know who it was. And we're lucky to have the top photographer in Cork here as well, Alison. She's been following us around with the camera all week. So thanks so much for your kind invitation. So that's Stephanie.
Just a quick word. We're really delighted to be here. Actually, Ballincollig is absolutely beautiful. It's a long time since I've been out here, and it's absolutely huge now, isn't it? Yeah. But as Joe said, it was very disappointing that we couldn't have the Lady Mayoress's coffee morning and other things that we would have organised that would, I suppose, charities would have benefited from it, and unfortunately they're not going to be able to. But hopefully in the future it'll happen again. So listen, just thanks again, and stay safe and look after each other. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Councillor Joe Kavanagh, Lord Mayor of Cork. We're delighted, myself and Stephanie, the Lady Mayoress, are delighted to be out here today in Westgate Foundation in Ballincollig. And you know, we're so privileged to be able to reach out to the magnificent residents of the Westgate Foundation. And it is a super facility, it really is. And we're so lucky in Cork to have facilities such as Westgate. Superbly managed, so many people working here, and it's not really a job, it's a vocation, and it's really creating a home for so many people. And you can see the joy and the happiness on the faces of the residents here. Obviously we've had a very tough year. The last 12-15 months have been incredibly difficult for so many people, and it's great to see a little bit of light at the end of what has been a very dark tunnel. And thankfully, hopefully, with the vaccinations, combined with people observing the various, I suppose, guidelines that we're supposed to be following, you know, it was great. And hopefully we're at the end of that tunnel. In relation to the Lady Mayoress's coffee trail, which is the reason we're here today, we decided every year we'd have Lady Mayoress's coffee morning in City Hall, where we would raise thousands of euro for various charities across the city. This year, obviously, it had to be cancelled because of the restrictions and the pandemic and so on. So what we decided to do, I wasn't going to cancel it, so I sat down and myself and the Lady Mayoress had a chat, and we came up with this idea that what we do is people couldn't come into City Hall, so we were going to reach out to communities and go visit as many communities as possible. And we're privileged today to be in such a wonderful place here in Ballincollig, Westgate, as part of the Lady Mayoress's Coffee Trail. And I know Stephanie is absolutely thrilled to be part of this and to be leading this coffee trail. And I'm delighted to be part of it myself. And it's not a fundraiser, but it's more important. It's keeping in touch with people. It's communicating with people and keeping the communication channels open with people, which is all part of life these days, and because a lot of people have felt isolated in the last 15 months, and if we didn't have facilities such as Westgate and facilities like it across the city, where would we be? So well done to everybody in Westgate. Thank you so much for including Westgate in the Lady Mayoress's Coffee Trail 2021, and we look forward to being back here again as soon as possible. Thank you so much.